Welcome back to day number 4 of the Congressional Cup here in Long Beach, California. Hi, I'm Tucker Thompson. After 3 grueling days of sailing, the teams got a chance to blow off some steam yesterday in the Junior Congressional Cup, right off in front of the fans at the Long Beach Yacht Club. Today, the repechage round is complete, and your top 8 quarterfinalists are Taylor Canfield, Ruben Corbett, Phil Robertson, Joachim Aschenbrenner, Bjorn Hansen, Chris Steele, Ian Williams, and Keith Swinton. As the crowds build here on the Belmont Pier, we head back down to the water to determine the semifinalists today. We join the quarterfinals after 2 matches. Here's the story. Ian Williams has a 2-0 lead over Keith Swinton. This is match 3. Well, Swinton got across, used the pier, got ahead of Williams. Port starboard, Williams to avoid. In the edge of the Belmont Pier, Williams goes for protection. He'll set up to leeward, Swinton to windward, coming up on 1 minute. 5 seconds to go, a luff, and Swinton is thrown into the committee boat. Now can he tack in time? Will he hit the committee boat? There's the gun. Williams is clear on starboard. Swinton just squeezes. He won't hit the boat, but he will start behind. Phil Robertson has made quite a name for himself this week. He also is 2 up over his competitor, also from New Zealand, Chris Steele. After the dial-up, it's Robertson on port first. He will extend away to the right-hand side. Steele, trying to get up to speed, will follow suit. Just off the corner of the pier, as we've seen so many times this afternoon, including Williams in his match. It is Robertson leading Steele below committee boat ley line and almost on final approach. Three, 2, 1, split tack start. Steele on port to the right. Robertson luffs up and nails the pin. Steele continues to head to the right with Robertson on his hip. He'll set up to tack now. While in the background, Ian Williams is defending his race in front of Swinton. And Robertson tacks bow forward ahead. At the leeward mark in match 1, here is Ian Williams, about a length and a half ahead and protecting the right. Meanwhile, Swinton needs this win to stay in the regatta. Back on the starting line and also on 2 wins, it's Taylor Canfield against Denmark's Joachim Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner has done quite well for the first time in the Congressional Cup, but can he get rid of Taylor's grasp before the start? Pushing into the line, Aschenbrenner from behind. He'll tack, split tack start. It'll be Canfield down at the pin. Aschenbrenner on port, takes the right.
So it's Joachim Aschenbrenner from Denmark, Royal Danish Yacht Club. It's our first time here in Long Beach, and so far we made it to the quarterfinals and hope to extend to the semis, even though it's probably going to be a tough semifinal. It's been a really great regatta since we came at the airport. Everything has been very good. All the hospitality has been good, and we're really happy to be here. And we really hope we're coming back next year.
So of the 4 matches in this flight, just so you know, we're covering 3. Those who have 2 wins, including Phil Robertson, who rounds well ahead at the leeward gate over Chris Steele. If Robertson wins this race, he moves on. If Steele wins, he'll force another match. Chris Main, the tactician for Ian Williams, likes what he sees behind. They're headed to the finish ahead of Swinton. Into the finish, and Ian Williams takes Swinton 3-0. He is now the first semifinalist. Back in the Canfield Aschenbrenner match, and look at this. Sparks are flying. Leeward Mark is down here, but they're not having any of that. As Canfield goes for Aschenbrenner, a sharp luff before bearing off and trying to get into the zone ahead. Taylor's not done yet. The leeward marks are down here, and he's pointing in the other direction, luffing Aschenbrenner head to win with a spinnaker up. Another penalty flag. Green. Taylor just doesn't even want around the marks. He's going for a third one. Aschenbrenner, watch out. And at the finish line with his third win over Chris Steele, Phil Robertson is your second semifinalist. When the smoke cleared, it's a 5 boat length advantage to Canfield. And Taylor Canfield wraps up his matches against Aschenbrenner 3-0. He is our third semifinalist. Our final match on the course is Bjorn Hansen with 2 wins over Ruben Corbett in a must-win situation. A minute has gone by, the dial-up continues. Corbett in reverse and doing a better job of it than Hansen, who's now on port. 1 minute to go in what could be the final match if Hansen has his way. The breeze is dying, and so is the boat speed. At the gun, split tack start. Hansen will head to the left. Corbett had to tack away, and he'll head right. We're on the left side of the racetrack with Hansen to windward, Corbett to leeward. Both boats on port, Hansen with the advantage. Into the top mark, Corbett, a last-ditch effort to try and get a piece of Hansen from the inside, but Hansen with better speed says no way. He'll roll right over the top and into the set. The two teams split downwind when they converge here at the leeward gates. Hansen is still ahead, but only just. One tack each on this beat. Corbett from the far right, make that 2 tacks for him. And Hansen from the far left. And it is close coming into this final mark. Anybody's guess, Hansen will be on top of Corbett's breeze, but it's Corbett with a small advantage, half a length. And it's Hansen halfway down the run who makes the first jibe. 3 lengths to the line. It's Hansen to windward, bow to bow. Corbett to leeward. Hansen has come on. Corbett was ahead. 2 lengths, length and a half to the line now. Both boats shooting down. Who's going to win it? Hansen to windward. Corbett on the inside. Corbett goes bow down. Corbett goes forward. Corbett wins the race. So it's do or die for both teams. We're into the pre-start. Hansen had his spinnaker up, tries to get across Corbett. It didn't work. So now he'll go head to win, dropping the kite. 2 minutes have gone by, both teams slogging out down at the left-hand end, and it could be Hansen in a bit of trouble. Hansen makes it inside, Green flag, and he'll now head to the right. Hansen gets the left, but he's going to be slow. Corbett jibed around. He'll build pace, but he's a little bow behind. What that means is it's anybody's guess who will have the first cross. Corbett eventually tacks first. Likely he wasn't happy with what he saw. Hansen was bow forward. A lefty fills in. Hansen tacks with him with an early lead. At the top mark, the first set belongs to Hansen, and so does the lead. 6 boat lengths over Corbett. Same story, different marks. Hansen leads. 1 lap to go. Corbett running out of options and time as Hansen, already at the set with the kite up, heads for the finish. The final match for Hansen as he crosses the line victorious means he is the final boat in the semifinals of the Congressional Cup. So the 4 semifinalists are Taylor Canfield, Ian Williams, Phil Robertson, and Bjorn Hansen, who will wear a crimson blazer tomorrow and take home their fair share of a $75,000 cash prize. We'll see as the Congressional Cup concludes here in Long Beach, California. For now, I'm Tucker Thompson.